Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
Alright, Mike, so what you got for me?
Oh shit, well, hold on, time out. There's a fucking plane. I'm keeping this in, I don't give a shit. Okay, so, we got Marc Rebillet on Sway in the Morning. If you don't know who Marc Rebillet is, he's basically this YouTuber guy that makes music using a fucking rolling loop pedal. All on the spot, all improvised. Like, he's a great singer. He's a really good producer, if I may say. But let's give a little detail on what is going on in this video. So, basically, he goes on Sway in the Morning, and all of his equipment is fucking up, right? So, like, they hook all of his shit up. They hook all of his shit up, and for some reason, they can't get the music to go into the interface correctly so that it's not on one side of the speaker. But just watch what happens. It's fucking great.
I was about to say, when I played like the first couple seconds of it, just accidentally hitting play real quick, like all of his audio was on the left-hand side, so I hope he figures that shit out.
Just check it out. It's great.
Alright, here we go. Let me know when to stop.
There you go.
So you just made that little loop right there, right? Okay. He's doing all this live.
So you notice that Sway's voice is actually stereo.
Yeah. It's like, this is kind of like listening to an old-time record where, like, all the vocals are on one side and all the fucking drums are on the other. I feel like I'm listening to, like, an electronic Beatles album.
Yeah, some kind of fucking, like, she loves you, yeah, yeah, and the drums on one side, yeah. I love it.
Oh, they just boo-doo to get boo-doo to get to get to get to.
So he's getting in it. Once that head starts rolling, it's on.
This man got the soul and the funk.
Check this out. So,
Yes.
now you can tell they're starting.
You can tell they're starting to what? You cut out.
They're starting to fuck with the audio now. You can kind of tell, like, in the mix, they're, like, screwing with the audio a little bit. And, like, you can tell Sway's face right now. He's just going, I don't know how this is going to go, you know? Like, did we put this dude on and, like, he's going to fuck up now? Like, you're on, like, Eminem's fucking radio station.
Is Whitey fucking serious right now?
I need a mocha, baby, with a frappuccino, heavy cream. That's
There we
it,
go.
yo, we did it, baby.
Yes.
Now we're
Yes.
now we're chilling on it. Yo, I'm getting up, baby, and I'm tired now. Maybe go back to sleep, yo. It's the weekend, yo. I'm trying to go to sleep. Hey, I've been working all day. Oh, yo, let me get my voice under. I said, hey, I'm talking sway.
All right, so hold it. Now, just like the fucking mental capacity that you need to, like, come up with shit off the top of your head while juggling all that shit at the same time is pretty great. Right?
Honestly,
Like,
I feel like making up the lyrics on the spot is probably the hardest part for him, because you can see him kind of struggle with that. But, like, really,
yeah, wait until he gets it. Like, I wanted to pause it just for, you know, copyright's sake, but like just watch what happens when he starts, like, actually getting, like, when he gets his flow in, because he's got the beat down now. He's just feeling it. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, in terms of the beat, that's the easiest part, because normally once you know what key...
Absolutely. That's probably why he does that first.
Motherfucker, that's the third time in a row you cut me off mid-sentence.
My bad, because you keep cutting out, and I think you're done.
It's all good. Fuck what I was saying anyway.
I'm talking sway. morning. I'm talking sway in the morning. I'm talking sway in the morning. I'm talking sway in the morning. I'm talking sway.
Got like a fucking 3-part harmony going on. Look at that face. Ugh.
Yeah, he's ready, dude. Look, he's about to fuck that beat. That's why they call him the Loop Daddy.
That's the face of like when they bring back the main riff but play it slower.
Yeah, yeah. Now he's look. Now Sway's like, oh shit, oh shit.
Can I go back to sleep? No, wake the fuck up. It's Sway in the morning, baby. Oh, hey yo, it's Sway in the morning. You better not be going off to sleep. Got your
He'd make a really good
coffee
hype man.
got the coffee on
He
the
would.
hot on the boil. Get the fuck up in the shower, baby. Get
See,
dressed.
this is the part, like, this is the part of freestyle that some people take, like, call corny but take for granted, you know what I mean? Because, like, he's coming up with shit off the top of his head that might not rhyme right away, but he comes back to it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like he has that time to think about it because he talks about everything that he sees, you know? I don't know. It's a master of improvisation right there.
And look at the computer in the foreground. I see Drip Too Hard. I see something called Fuck You. I see... Oh shit, that's all like music they have on hand. Okay, that's like Dr. Dre and shit.
Yeah, that's like the DJ booth right there.
Okay.
Time to get up in the car, go to work. It's time to make it happen. Time to realize a man.
They really had to zoom in on the cock.
Yeah, they did.
And now you're typing. I guess I'll turn something on. What should I turn on? Way in the morning. In the morning.
Okay, that's pretty fucking great.
Right? That was great, right?
So, let me put it this way. If you were to classify him, would you classify him first as a musician or first as a comedian?
Well, I mean, like, that's the thing is that not all of his music is supposed to be funny, I guess. Because some of it is, like, he's funny about the way that he does it, but some of the stuff that he comes up with is, like... Some of it's like real, like if you go onto his YouTube channel, he has these things. I think he calls them ideologues or something like that, and it's just him, you know, coming up with whatever he's feeling, or something that he had an idea of and he just put it together. And some of it's like really deep too, like some of it's about, you know, loving people, hating people, all that shit.
So it's like stream of consciousness funk hop.
Basically, but if to answer your question directly, I guess I would say I would classify him as a musician first because that's the basis of what he's doing. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like take Tenacious D, right?
Mm.
I classify them as comedians first because they have to come up with the idea of the song before they actually make it musically correct. As to where, because I mean, like they're musicians and they're still musically. You know, they're musically talented, but I still would classify them as comedians because that's the basis around their whole shtick. As to, sorry, go ahead.
No, I think I agree with that.
Yeah, because as to where Mark is actually trying to make music that like he's making music on the spot that he's feeling right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is pretty on the spot. This is all improv.
And
oh, what?
He also adds some really, like, even though he goes into some funny shit, he also adds some, like when he said right there, he was like, need to get up into the car and go to work, gotta make it happen, gotta realize and manifest. And it's like, you know, he's a struggling musician, so you know that he's actually, like, gone through that shit. And to come up with shit on like that on the spot means something.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of what I like about some of his stuff, is that he puts himself in situations to where it sounds like you could be listening to like an audio, not an audio book, but like those stories on tape, you know, like when people just act shit out in front of a recorder or whatever. Trying to like a radio show.
Yeah, like a radio play, like some kind of like War of the Worlds kind of shit.
Exactly.
Wake that ass up, baby. Get down with Heather and Tracy. The whole team is here. I'm talking about DJ Wonder on the boards, baby. DB the movie junkie, OQ shoots, and Kelly Kincaid is up in this bitch. Citizens Mike Muse.
Now he needs the paper.
Is that what he was looking at? Does he have a paper down there?
Watch Sway, because he forgets to mention somebody on the crew.
Yeah, present, are you here? Class is here, baby. Rico
It's like tap, tap.
producing hot shit, baby. Platinum and gold on this motherfucker. Yeah. In the morning. DJ Wonder. Tracy G. I said,
He looked like a deer in headlights because he forgot. Tracy G, I think Tracy G is actually like one of the main hosts. Hello?
Yeah, did you say anything after hosts? My bad.
Oh yeah, no. I don't know if you heard all what I said. Oh, it's funny because like he's a deer in headlights right now because he forgot. Like I think Tracy G is one of like the main hosts, so hostesses, whatever. Like. So he forgot her. So did you see his face? His eyes were like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But like a good musician, he didn't let it fuck up the flow.
And everybody's still jamming, dude.
hey, goddamn it, I'ma tell you about it.
Watch that. Jesus.
This is what Napoleon Dynamite would have done if he grew up and actually became a real person.
If Napoleon Dynamite was born in like Gen Z generation.
You're right. I'm mostly concerned with how much hair gel he uses to keep that small amount of fucking hair in place. Look at that shit.
Not to be prejudiced at all, dude, but he is French.
Oh, okay. Well, that.
I think he's French Canadian that like lives in New York.
Oh.
He is ripping that shit though. Like Jesus, man.
That's it.
And he just cut it off. What the fuck?
Oh my god, dude.
Is that another fucking plane in the background?
Yes, it is. I live next to an airport, and I'm outside because it's loud in my apartment.
Oh yeah, it's not loud outside though. That's good.
I mean, like, there's nothing I can do about it at this point. My neighbors are assholes. Like, at least I can mute the microphone when a plane goes by. I just forgot to this time.
Well,
anyway, so what'd you think? Like highlights here.
So okay, I like Marc Rebillet, and it's
Rebillet,
whatever, and
rub the lay.
Rub delay. I don't like musical comedy. Like, you know this. Like, I kind of shy away from Tenacious D a little bit just because I don't like laughing at music. I don't know what it is, but like music as a comedic medium doesn't really work for me when it goes out of its way to be funny. Like, I like John Prine, who is a country artist who will weave like funny sayings and stuff in his music, but he's not a comedian. I don't really care for Tenacious D. I find musical comedy try hard. So like, I don't like the Weird Al Yankovic, and I don't even really care for the Bo Burnham stuff, really. I know he's not a comedian, and I know his new stuff isn't comedy, but I don't really like Bo Burnham either. But Marc Rebillet, what he's got going on here, it works, and it's probably because funk is the most agreeable fucking thing, because like the tempo that funk tends to be set at, that boom cat boom boom cat, tends to be like right there, and like that groove BPM, and you got the funky bass lines, and I think it's like literally the most appealing genre. That's it.
Hey, and also, he does. Hold up, wait. Oh no, AJ, entertain the people.
Dude, Willy, wow. Oh god, that was like a polka with a fucking solo in the middle, like a Floyd Rose thing. Dude, imagine putting a Floyd Rose on an accordion.
Bro, that would be fucking hilarious. What would you do? Like, get one of those like PVC like valves and just like open and close it?
No, I would literally just grab the brass tube with my hand and squeeze it as hard as I fucking can and bend it out of shape.
So, like, I understand what you're saying. I think what you need to... And like, I am really surprised that not even, like, really musically you like Tenacious D. Like, I feel like... this isn't about Tenacious D. This is about Mark's. But, like, it's funny because Mark doesn't just do funk and stuff, because he does like EDM, and sometimes he'll do like ballads and stuff. You know, he's a real versatile kind of dude, and sometimes he'll even do some hip hop stuff. It's actually really good. In this same video, this same interview, Rico Love right there on the right. He's like a hot producer rapper. I've never really heard his stuff, but like, you know, I've heard of him. He like it's a beat and Rico Love raps over it, and it just, especially with Sway in the morning, because they freestyle constantly on this show.
That's awesome. I love fucking with freestyles. Like, people who can fuck with freestyles, it's like a special, I don't even want to say talent, it's like a superpower. Right,
like, so, like, do you have any highlight moments that you liked about what he did?
When they zoomed in on his penis. That was pretty cool.
That was the best part. I think that organ solo was so fat. Like, oh my god.
Yeah,
like, run up right there. Hold on, go. Can you find that run up? You know what I'm talking about. Because I heard you laugh at that.
What am I finding?
When he's doing the solo. Hold on, god damn it. Yeah, this little run up right here that he does after this, right here. Like, and like, he knows what he's doing. That's the best part about it. He's not just some, like, that picked up a keyboard and a mixer and a fucking Rollin loop station. Like, he's not just some nerd that did that. He's a nerd that knows what he's doing and did that, and he makes it work for him.
Yeah, there's a lot you can do once you have knowledge of how to use a MIDI keyboard, right? Like, once you have the musical knowledge of knowing how to fuck with a keyboard, and then you have the technical knowledge of knowing how to switch between all those settings and shit. Oh my god, like, I'm sorry, but the way of the future is these fucking MIDI keyboards.
Absolutely, dude. Like, use real drums anymore. Like, you use a MIDI keyboard, you basically have an entire show to yourself.
Pretty much. Like, the way of the future is desktop recording. Like, it's the whole who's the guy who runs Spectre Studios? He has his YouTube channel. He's that guy with the long hair. Joey really likes him. He's just the guy that yells into the fucking mic.
I can't remember his name for the life of me.
Yeah, I mean, he even agrees, like, the future is going to be, like, just this technical aspect of things, which is cool because, like, you no longer have to quote-unquote know music in order to make music. Like, anyone with a computer can kind of... I used to hate that. Like, I used to hate that anybody with a computer can make music. Like, I used to bitch in high school, like, oh, any motherfucker with a computer can make... But now, like, growing up and getting past that a little bit, it's really cool that music has become so democratized to where, like, a nerd who's not even a music nerd can just make music that sounds cool, you know?
That's true. And, like, I mean, I guess you can say that for any nerd with, like, a looper station.
Pretty much.
So, I mean, final thoughts. I think Marc Rebillet is going places, and I really like, this is one of my favorite videos to rewatch, because, like, not only is it a good song to me, but I still love the reactions of everybody there, knowing that everybody there didn't know what the fuck they were getting into.
If he comes around, we gotta see him live.
Dude, I tried seeing him live. He's fucking $60 a ticket.
That ain't that bad, dude. I'm paying, like... I'm used to paying way more than that. I think I'm paying, like, fucking $200 to see Dave Grohl.
Nice.
It better be for that much money.
I will say also that Mark was one of the first people to go back out and tour after COVID.
Yeah, well, I guess good on him, and yikes a little bit, but I don't know, gotta live a little.
I mean, nah, he made sure that, like, they did, like, drive-in concerts. So everybody was in their cars and shit.
Oh, that's dope. That's cool.
He basically got, like, a whole thing together where he just rented out a bunch of lots and had people park in front of the stage.
Dope. Well, I gotta get going.
Yeah, let's find another one and do this again.
Hell yeah, man. So this was, thank you for showing that to me. That was dope.
No problem, buddy.
Awesome. Well, thank you everybody for checking in. Be sure to like and subscribe.
Hit that fucking button.
Yeah. And we will catch you on the next one.
Love you.
I don't. I hate every single one of you.